Okay, guys, today we're going to move on from prisms and go into pyramids. So we're going to start with the rectangular pyramid because just like with prisms, the rectangular one is the easier one out of the two. Okay, so if you see that's a rectangular pyramid, see the base is a rectangle and it has triangles coming up off of each side. That makes it look like a pyramid. So think about like the pyramids of Egypt or the Giza pyramid, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Like those are all rectangular pyramids. Okay, so this formula for a pyramid is a little bit different. It's very similar to prisms, but it's a little bit different. So the only difference here is we have volume equals 1/3 times the area of the base times height. So I'm still finding the area of the base of the rectangle and then multiplying it by the height of the pyramid. So the height of the pyramid is going to go from the very tip to the middle of the base. Okay, so how tall is that pyramid? And then after I do that, I'm going to take 1/3 of it. So divide it by 3. So we want to identify the base. On these, they're all going to be rectangles, right? I'll find the area of the base. Remember, rectangle's length times width, and then multiply it by height. So once again, because it's a rectangle, all we have to do is length times width times height, or base times height, okay, on this one. So I'm just going to multiply the 3 numbers that are given to me. And then at the very end, I'm going to multiply by 1/3 or divide it by 3. Okay, so let's do a couple examples. So we want to identify the base, which is that rectangle, right? The dimensions of a rectangular pyramid are shown below. What is the best estimate of the volume of the rectangular pyramid? Okay, so I know that my formula is V equals 1/3 the area of the base times height. Okay, so area of the base times the height. So I know the area of the rectangle is going to be the length times the width. So 4 times 8. So I'm going to do 4 times 8. And then times the height of the triangle, which is that 10 right there. Okay, times 10. So I'm going to keep that 1/3 there. I'm going to do 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32 times 10. And then I'm going to do 32 times 10. Remember, when I said I multiply by 10, I just take this number and add a 0 to it. So I'm going to do 320. And then we're going to take 1/3 of that. So I'm going to do 3 goes into 320. So 3 goes into 3 once. Oops, that's 0. 3 goes into 2 0 times. 3 goes into 26 times. That's 18. Oops, minus. And we're going to still go in there. So we're going to end up with a 6 repeating. So my best estimate would be 107 feet cubed. Okay, or 106.7 feet cubed. Okay, both of those are acceptable. Okay, so let's do another one. We want to identify the base. So the dimensions of the Pyramid of Giza are shown below. So these are the actual dimensions. I may have rounded a little bit, but these are the actual dimensions of the Pyramid of Giza. What is the best estimate of the volume of the pyramid in cubic meters? So this is 230 by 230, my base and my height. And then the height of the pyramid is 147 meters. Okay, so I'm going to take my volume. We know we need to do 1/3 of it. The area of the base, so that's 230 times 230 because the Pyramid of Giza, the base is a square. So the length and width are the same. And then I'm going to multiply by the height, which is 147. Okay, these are big numbers, so we're going to get a big number at the end. So I'm going to do 230 times 230. That would be 0, 0, 0. Then we're on to the tens, 0, 9, 6. And then we're in the hundreds place, so I have 2 zeros now, and then I do another 0 there. 6, 9. Oops, sorry. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Sorry, guys. Okay, zeros, zeros, a 9. 6 and 6 is 12. 4 and 1 is 5. Okay. And then I'm going to take 1/3 of this first, so I don't have to multiply that by 147. So I'm going to do 3 goes into 529,000. Not 1,000, 52,900. 3 goes into 5 once. It's 22. That's 7. 21. 19. 3 goes into 19 6 times. That's 18. 10. 3 goes into 10 3 times. It's 9. Should have worked 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 goes into 10 3 times. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. That 3 is going to keep repeating. So then I'm going to multiply this by 147. 176. 33 times 147. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. Sorry. 23. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 2 is 44. 7 times 7 is 49 plus 4 is 53. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 5 is 12. And then tens place. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1 is 25. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 2 is 30. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. Woo! I'm going to have a big number, and then I'm in the hundreds place. 3, 3, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 4 is 10. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 8, 9. 14, 15, 2. So that's how this is the volume of the Pyramid of Giza in cubic meters. That makes sense. It's a big pyramid, right? 2,592,051 cubic meters. Sorry, I was doing that off the screen. Okay, so look at that, and that's how it is. That'll be one. If you ever get a problem like that, that'll be the hardest one you get. Okay, it's a lot of numbers and it's big, but it's a real world example that'll help you figure it out. Okay, and help you show why you would need it in the real world. Architects use volume all the time, guys. Okay, and that is all there is to rectangular pyramids. That's all there is to it. Okay. The assignment today is going to be on quizzes. It's all rectangular pyramids. You have to find the volume on all of them. Like I said, you do length. You minimize this. You do length times width or base times height of the rectangle. So 230 times 230 and then multiply by the height. So you're just multiplying all 3 of them together and then divide it by 3 at the end. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to help. Thanks, guys. Bye.